Friday at 7.
Hey.
Hi, Anna. How's it going?
It's going very well. How are you?
You know, always amazing.
Yeah, that's the
How are you
idea.
guys doing at home? Hope you guys are having fun on a Friday evening, afternoon, late afternoon.
Can you imagine like how fast the weeks are going?
No, I can't because this is kind of crazy. Crazy.
It's quite unbelievable.
Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, we got somebody that might be joining in to our to our cause.
There you go.
I don't know. Oh my God, I don't know how to. Keep talking about your day because I need
okay.
to.
My day?
Yeah.
Oh, my day was awesome. I don't like the weather. It kind of brought me down a little bit when it began raining this week until
Okay.
it sort of continued.
All right.
But other than that, it's it is what it is.
All right. I think we have a guest today. I don't know if you can hear us or not. Can you hear us? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
All right. It's a
Can
mist.
you hear me?
I can hear you.
We
Yeah.
can hear you now.
All right. Can you see me?
I can see you, but I'm not putting you on screen because this is like, we need to create this
The ambiance.
the ambiance, because
Okay.
you're our first guest, live guest
There
on the
you go.
Creative 7 at 7. Welcome. Should we welcome our guest?
I think so.
All right, we're gonna welcome our guest. He's gonna be the first guest, but hopefully not the last. We're gonna have a lot more people. If this thing works out, I don't know. I'm gonna click this button. Hopefully it works out. Let's cross our fingers.
3, 2, 1.
Hey,
he
it's
is.
Michael
Hey.
Costa. Welcome, man. Welcome.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
We're just hanging around. We're just saying, it's Friday at 7 again
I
because
know.
time just flies.
Just flies.
How's it going with you, my friend?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's Friday, so get to just have fun this weekend, make some
Yeah.
videos,
All right.
and I don't know.
All right. So
Been busy?
for the people out there that don't know who Michael Costa is yet, because he is a superstar, but not everybody knows him. Let's hear it from the man himself, Michael. What do you do? What are you up to, man?
I am a photographer and videographer, and you can find some of my content on my YouTube channel, The Growing Photographer, where I speak to different mental hurdles you might come across as a growing and aspiring photographer, speak to some of the ones that I'm having as a growing photographer and videographer, and just kind of speak from that perspective. And
Michael,
I
you're
don't know, I
being
think
modest. A growing photographer, Michael. Come
The
on,
growing
you've
photographer.
you've
I know.
grown so much already. I mean,
I know.
you're just that photographer, man. So, but how has this year been for you in terms of expanding your photography and your videography creativity?
Started on a bit of a rut, struggling a bit in the beginning to kind of find my mojo, and I think I was doing a lot of the same, and I wasn't, really exercising my creativity and my creative expression. And so, it's been awesome recently to really go out and do some photo walks and to really just like test myself as a creative. And hopefully that starts to translate a bit more on some of the content I create on my YouTube channel as well.
Cool.
Awesome.
Well, we'll be talking more about your YouTube channel and your podcast and all of the stuff that you do towards the end of the show, so that we, get people kind of hooked and they keep watching this show. And now we're gonna go through the normal show, and you're gonna be a part of it, man. Is that cool?
Sounds good.
We want
Sounds
your
good.
comments on this as
Yeah,
well.
we're gonna have to have comments. These are good stuff. You know me in my my research. I always try to find fun stuff and crazy things to comment on. So
And just like you, I have no idea what he brings to the show, Michael. So let's go.
because I'm super organized, and I had this all organized like 5 minutes ago, right?
No,
So,
I just think you like to see our surprise. That's what it is.
well, that too. I think it brings an extra little je ne sais quoi.
I love
The je ne sais quoi to the whole live stream feel.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can
you got to
say
get that
that
raw
again.
reaction, right?
You really can say that again.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I think
All right,
I am.
let's do this. So we will be talking about, let's get into the news
All right.
portion of this show.
Let's go.
And
for it.
obviously being a little bit, into the design, I always have to bring design stuff and marketing and then all that fun stuff. So first news is 90s toypography? Typography?
Are they playing with the name typography?
There you go. They were smart. They were smart with this. They were smart. So this is, someone just decided to do, well, someone, no, it was Noah Kemp. It says right there. Can you read? Jeez, Mike.
Listen, I said nothing.
Michael, I don't know what's going on here. Anyways, look at this. Isn't this cool? This guy came up
God.
with basically letters with toys.
Yeah, look at
In
the
3D.
C. Look at this. It's the Connect 4. I love that game.
Well, you can only connect a
Two,
few.
three.
I don't know who's gonna win this game.
Oh, that's sweet.
Isn't
Yeah.
that cute? I like
Yeah,
it.
I just
That's
noticed.
awesome.
I just noticed something there on that side that we're showing. Let me see here. Nope. Oh no. What am I doing? Oh my God. What am I doing? I'm pressing
know.
buttons. Oh my God. What is going on?
There
you
you
go.
go.
All right. Somebody's sending me a message. Oh, geez. I don't know what's going
See?
on.
Look at that.
So we are going to see. Okay, see, it fixed it there. There's so many screens here, Michael, that there's like a laptop, a screen there, a screen there, a screen there. You're over there on that side. I'm looking at you over here, but you're really over there. This is kind of confusing for everybody, mostly myself. But let's continue on, man. Let's continue on. So here we have the letter C. Look at the letter D. Want a phone like that?
Oh my
Michael, how about that phone for you? Is that good?
Can you?
I didn't hear that one. The music is a little loud, man.
Oh, it is?
I need to hear your voice. I can't hear your voice.
Wow.
I can't hear the music.
That's so funny because we can't
Yeah.
hear the music on our
Yeah.
end. I guess it's going nice
Oh,
and
really?
strong your way.
Going after you.
It's going, you also have a little bit of that musician vein going on, right? I guess that's why it overflows your way, right? So I think also that there's a little bit of a delay. I don't know if you're seeing that on your end.
Oh, yeah, I am. Yeah, I have the stream open so I can see what you're showing.
there
Oh,
you
that's
go.
right, because we're doing this through Zoom, and the only thing you can see is us. So this will be a little bit of a delay reaction. So this is stuff we're testing things out here. We're trying to figure out what's the best way to do these live streams and bringing in guests so that they could react to the stuff that we're looking on screen. Because correct me if I'm wrong, Michael, there's like a 10-minute delay.
Second,
A
you
second? I mean, 3 hours
10-minute
delay.
delay. Oh my goodness.
5
I
hours.
think it's like maybe a minute. Nah, maybe 30 seconds.
Yeah.
30 seconds. Okay, so
Yeah.
I kind of see now because you're following the whatever's on YouTube, right?
Yeah, just for reference.
All right, so I can see I have that open as well, so I know when things are gonna pop up. So yeah, so I was asking you about this phone. I don't know the pink phone that was the letter D. I don't know if you
actually
think
cute.
that's the kind of phone that you would be carrying in your pocket.
100%. 100%. If it could fit in
that-
my pocket, I'd probably use it.
Can
Is
you
that-
imagine-
is that
Can you
you?
imagine the new line of cell phones being this
Right?
way?
I mean, why not, right? I mean, looking ahead here, we're gonna look at the letter C. No, is that the C?
That's another C. No, that's G.
G.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Looks
That's-
more like a C, actually.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie. But yeah, this guy decided to do all of this this
How
3D.
long does it take to
I don't
create
know.
something like this? You know?
Oh, I like the Nintendo one at the letter N. Of course, this guy's making so much sense now. Oh my God, this is so good.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is pretty cool. Imagine having a console like that. I mean, we have
That's
one
so
in the
sweet.
back there. That's the Lego set.
Yeah.
But that one's cool too. I'm not gonna lie. Mr. Potato Head going on. We got so many cool little things. The trolls. It's gonna show up on your end, Michael, in a little second. But you're gonna
There
see the
now.
letter T, which are the trolls.
Oh, okay. They got a little lazy on that one, didn't they? They just combed the hair in two
Just-
different directions.
I know.
I think so. I think they just kind of went. Sure.
Let me just say hi to Karina. She just joined us and she says they're really, really cool. I think so too.
I know. And in a split second, we're going to be looking at the X-Man, right? Because it's the letter X. I mean, this guy, this is a lot of work into all of this. I always love when artists kind of step outside of the box and try to do something completely different. I think it's pretty cool.
How long does it take to create something
Oh
like
God,
this?
I don't even know. Like, I mean, either the guy's really fast at what he's doing. I don't know. I'm gonna say
So
a
creative.
couple of days for each one of these letters, if not more.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, this is a mission right here. This is a project and a half.
So creative though. Like it's really
But yeah,
awesome.
I mean, they are all looking really cool. I think that he did a really good job here. You know what? I'm just ticked off I didn't do it. That's all I have to say. It should have been me, you know? That's why we're going to move on to the disaster, okay? Cuz
All right.
that's what it is. So, it's going to show up on your end, Michael, in a second, but we're going to talk about the disaster girl. I don't know if you remember that meme. The little girl that was just looking at the fire that was happening in somebody's house. And she had like that little grim look. Like, it's almost like she started it all, you know? Like,
Yeah.
that's my handiwork right there. That's, you know what I mean?
It's almost evil.
I know.
Okay.
Well, like anything, she was 4 years old at
man.
that time. This was back in 2005. And she's now 21.
Oh, wow. And what does she have to say for herself?
Time flies. Well, she decided to sell that, you know?
And?
Well, NFTs are the thing. So she sold it.
Oh, that again. Okay.
Yeah, she sold it. Like it's
For
an
how
NFT.
much?
And it's getting up there, man. It's getting up there. Let me just double check here because
$473,000 American.
yeah, well, when you convert little things like that, yeah. Yeah, this, you know what? I know we spoke about this before, Michael. I don't know what your opinion is on NFTs or how much knowledge you have on this. It still confuses the hell out of me. I
Yeah.
understand the concept of it. I understand the whole, like, it's a piece of art. You own the original. You can backtrack it. It's yours. The value is there. But really, I mean, people are selling stupid
get it.
pictures like this
I don't get it.
for
I don't get it.
thousands of dollars, man.
It's $500,000.
Like, this doesn't make much sense, right? I mean, imagine,
I'm not there yet. Like, I'm not putting a bunch of money in
No,
NFTs.
no,
you know?
no.
Right?
I get what they are. I'm not there yet.
Yeah, I get what they are. I don't get the value. Does that make sense? Like I don't understand why.
I
this
think we're all
value-
understanding how it's working,
Yeah.
but we don't understand the values. Much like the values of homes in Toronto. You see a little piece of plywood and it's worth $500,000. You know? I mean, that's how it is. I guess this is now the new thing.
don't know.
People
It's
are just
weird.
talking about this.
It's just weird.
Listen, some of the things, like artists that take time to develop something, to paint something, to draw something, it's a piece of art. I understand that a little bit better than this. You know what I mean? This is
Yeah.
like, I know some people might say that this is artistic or this is well known, but I don't see the value there. Like,
No.
and especially when you can just have copies of this same picture. Like, I have a copy here. It's just not worth $500,000, but it's the exact same
Yeah,
thing.
but if I print this in an actual picture, whatever, like, what's the difference?
This is my
between
whole
this
thing.
and
It's like bragging rights.
I
you
don't
know?
have the original.
People can say, "Oh, look, this document
man.
proves that I have the original one, but yet I have the same one in my wallet."
Anyways,
It's all cred. It's all like a weird digital cred.
Right?
yeah, maybe
all
I'm just
it
too
is.
old for this. I don't know.
Yeah, you are old, but
I
it's
just
okay.
don't
It's
get it.
it's okay. It's
Says the
okay.
mister.
It's okay. I'm here for you. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Let's
Shush.
want to keep going. All right. Am I going too fast for you?
I can always
All right.
leave, you
All right.
know?
Okay. No. It's fine. It's fine. We got you. Oh, where the hell did the thing go?
See?
See, there's I just have to do a little thing. Every single time I do something, let's call it just evilish, to this one over here, something always happens.
The universe corrects it. It's on my side because it sees how unfair it is.
And we just witnessed it right now, in which I was looking for this and it kind of disappeared, but it's here. I found it. I'm going to zoom in so that you guys at home and Michael can see this as well. So this is called a mesmerizing optical illusion. Now, I want you guys to look at this and try it. You know, I don't know if you're smoking anything, but this will help if you are. So if you look at this,
wow.
Does this move? Is this moving?
Yeah. Oh, it's not.
That's not moving.
Okay, Michael,
That
focus, and people at home, focus your eyes. Look at this.
It's not.
It is not moving.
Look at just focus in one little guy.
How did they do that?
Look at that.
Right?
It's just like Christmas trees. You know, the lights like go.
Of course, you have to go get the Christmas trees, but
well,
no.
that's the best thing I can think of.
Isn't
they're
this?
not moving. Look at that.
They're not moving, guys. I know. Look at it again. Listen, I spent like 5 minutes the other day looking at this thing. I could swear this thing was moving. And I'm like, it has to be moving.
The top guy, the one up there, if you just focus on him, that's when you notice it's not moving.
It's the colors that are shifting. The colors are changing. And then
this is awesome.
And I think the last little piece for this illusion to work is the last little man that is actually moving.
Yeah.
I think he's the one that's telling everybody that it's going.
Yeah. No, it's wow.
I found this one to be,
and the staircase. Look at that. It's moving upwards.
It looks like it, but it's not.
I think it's like just the way that the color
works,
like,
right?
I think it's fading in a certain direction
to
give you that impression.
So it's kind of like going from left to right, and because we're seeing that it looks like they should be going up the stairs and jumping, our brain is kind of mishmashing all the information in between and making this move. But anyways, I thought this was interesting.
We have one confusing brain.
Jeez.
Anyways, I thought this was interesting.
It's pretty cool,
It's
though.
on Creative Block if you guys want to go check this out for yourselves on your screens or phone or whatever. It's on Creative Block. Just look for mesmerizing optical illusion and say goodbye to at least 20 minutes of your life. You're welcome. All right, moving on. We're going to move on. Okay, so videographer, I think I chose this one right on the dot for you, my man. I don't know if you've seen this one. This is, we had seen this one before, a similar one. I think this one's even better. I don't know how they do this, but this
they made a new one.
It's a new one, I believe, because I don't think is it the same one?
We're never alone.
I think it's, I don't know, the first one.
I remember seeing it.
Is it the same one?
I don't know.
Because this one came out literally this week. They were talking about
April
this.
22nd.
I think this is a new one. This is insane how they were able to synchronize two completely different videos to make this work. This is crazy. Michael, how much time do you think they took?
I was going to ask,
Oh, man. This whole project probably took at least a month, I'm going to guess.
Yeah.
Right?
Won't always go our way.
I think so too.
A month working a lot of hours during the day, right?
But whatever it is,
Yeah, it's I mean, in order to be able to synchronize these images, and correct me if I'm wrong, Michael, you need to really go through so much footage to make
that's what the majority of the time is.
Yeah.
Right?
This kind of project is looking at all the different,
we will always come back stronger.
I guess, events, but then the different angles.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much footage to look
Nothing
through.
can stop.
And looking for that particular, like, specific movement, right? That it's going to synchronize.
Yeah, and it's just like even the way it moves, it's crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
oh look, we have Cristiano Ronaldo there. Yeah.
Wow.
All right, this one was quite something. So, Michael, I'm gonna give you a project just like this. I'm gonna give you all sorts of images of me running around, and I want you to kind of go through it. I'm getting messages here that that the audio is off, and this is something that we never anticipated because we've never done this before. So the thing is, I was trying to control it, and what the weird part here is that we were barely hearing the sound from the video, yet Michael is like blasting on his end. And I'm guessing everybody else.
Yeah.
So I apologize for everybody else that this is happening.
I can't hear anything. Yeah.
But now I'm kind of stuck here thinking how I'm going to have to fix this. Anyways, this was the first time we're doing this.
Go.
So Michael, come on, man.
I'll make it work. Don't
Okay,
worry,
we'll
it's
make it
okay.
work. We got this. We got this. Anyways,
Good Lord.
what do you think? What do you think of this video, man?
I think it's incredibly impressive. It's probably not one person working on this. It's probably a team.
I would say so. Yeah.
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 Yeah, this is insane.
It's really well done. But honestly, like the part that I really enjoyed about it is that it really reminds me of kind of my youth growing up with Adidas and Nike making incredible sports commercials, especially the soccer ones. Like there are so many that come to mind. But I love that they're still kind of leading in that kind of incredible sports tied commercials. Like they're very unique and special. Pepsi used to be great at those as well.
Yeah,
Pepsi
that's right.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to move on to the logo part of this show, which is we're going to talk about Kanye West.
Oh.
Yeah.
Copycat logo. He copied
okay.
Walmart.
There are a lot of things going on here, okay? It's the second time he's been kind of like people are pointing the finger at him going like, what the hell, man?
Really?
People have done that before.
Oh man.
So here we go. This is what's going on. So we have the logo on the left is Walmart.
Okay.
And the logo on the right.
It's Mr. West's.
Yes. I see it.
I don't think, man.
But I see it, but it's a shape, right? And
Yeah.
I don't know if you agree with me, Michael, but I think it's just a shape. I mean, a star is a star, and so does everybody that is using a star in a logo copying somebody else? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I don't.
And it's also like Kanye's has more lines. Like it's not even like it's the exact same. It's a star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's
so he's got an extra two lines.
Yeah. Dotted lines. Yeah.
So I don't know. Now the other one again.
I don't think of Walmart when I look at that one.
I think if it was just me or anybody else that wasn't famous designing this, I don't think anybody would have a problem with it. But because he is who he is, they're trying to go get some money, right? I think that's the bottom line. Here's another example. When he did his Yeezy logo, they're saying that it looked like the Gap. Now, I also don't think.
One
obviously,
is round, the other one is a square.
Obviously, there's some similarities here. I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah.
I know that there's a blue, the same font. Okay, this one might be a little bit closer than the other one.
I was gonna say this is closer than the Walmart one. I feel.
What do you think, Michael?
Well, it's kind of confusing me because weren't they supposed to have he was supposed to have a Gap deal, wasn't he? Where he was gonna have a line.
I believe so. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So it's they're saying like it seems like Yeezy and Gap mashup is about to become official. So I don't know. I don't know if that was done purposely now. But anyways, people were talking.
But again, like one is round, the other one is not.
It is the same font or a very similar font.
Like Gap is a bit darker.
But yeah, I mean, when does something become a copy, and when does something become a variation? Because that's not even a straight square.
No, okay, I wasn't going.
It's a different blue.
I wasn't going to say that. I'm like, it doesn't even look.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know.
I think this one's closer.
Right?
It definitely is.
It's still a 50-50, but the font is what really makes it really close. Like you said, it's like a very condensed font. It's like a sort of similar style. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I agree.
All right, we're gonna move on. Hey, listen, we're gonna move on to. I think did I put it here? No, I didn't. Oh man, where is it? Is it this guy? Nope, that's somebody else. We're not gonna go there yet. Let me just go into my Word document here because luckily I keep things. Oh, wrong computer.
How many
It happens.
gadgets do you have?
Stuff happens all the time.
My goodness.
And which one is this? Is this the one? No, this is the one we just
Yeah,
watched.
the optical illusions.
That's the Nike one. All right. It's this one. This one? Yeah.
Okay.
We're going into the weird news, okay? We're kind of drifting
What's
into
that
the
one?
weird news. This is if anybody out there likes mangoes.
No,
No, what do you mean no?
I don't like mangoes.
Jeez.
You don't like mangoes?
No.
Who doesn't like mangoes?
I don't mind. I don't mind having them in a smoothie where I have, pineapple and other fruits in the mix. But like mangoes by themselves, no, I hate mangoes. But again, I don't like tropical fruit that much. I hate
So-
papaya. So,
Anyways,
yeah.
Michael, this is your mango then. This is a 9-pound mango for you.
Oh my god!
So this actually got into Guinness Book of Records, and what I found interesting is the way that these guys are actually weighing this, because they didn't want to pick it up because it wasn't ripe, I guess, or whatever. So they installed
Oh, they're just pulling it up.
they installed this little
Scale there.
scale
Yeah.
on top
Oh
of a
my
piece
God.
of wood, and they're bringing it up.
Oh my god!
It's kind of genius, though.
You know what? This is why I said, it's smart. They're doing it smart. So I'm gonna just fast forward because there's a guy speaking in Spanish. That's not Spanish.
Damn,
But
I can make a lot of smoothies
and then
with
they
that one.
look at that. They pull it up and boom, 9 pounds. So I just found this one to be interesting. This is one of those weird pieces of news that I thought I would bring in. And so logo of the week we've spoken about. Oh man, I think I missed one of the things, dude. Oh, there it is. It was this one I wanted Michael to see this link also. This video.
Any particular reason?
Yeah, because we're talking about movement
I
here. We're talking
see.
about videos. We're talking about that stuff. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so that we can this way, that way. There you go. So these guys, when I say these guys, I'm talking about Disney. They started developing a little robot.
Oh.
It's got little legs. Look at that.
Insane.
It's going. It looks kind of weird. I'm not going to lie. It doesn't have a head. Doesn't have any arms. But look, it's kind of like, I loved it. It's like moving and it's trying. Whoa. Can we see this guy fail again? Let me see. He had one job. He had one job. Can we see this again? He had one job and he missed it. And I like the way that he puts the covers on top, like he did something.
My goodness. Groot.
So
That's the foam that you use for audio, right?
Exactly. So this ended up being Groot, little Groot.
Oh, look at that.
So this is a new little toy that they made. Well, it's a robotic, whatever, but it's kind of cool. It dances. It does the moves,
I
and it
love
even does the
Groot.
little thing, and it's got
So
the Groot-like
cute.
thing. Look at that. Isn't it cool?
Awesome.
What do you think, Michael?
Amazing.
You gonna get this for Christmas?
Yeah, I might have to take out a loan. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be very expensive.
Oh man. All right. Now is Anna's favorite time of the show. She's told me this many, many times that
I have?
she loves this part of the show. It's like what, she goes through the whole week and she's waiting for this time.
The
And
universe is listening.
just because of that, I made myself an intro for this.
Ooh.
What the heck?
I just slapped it together like in no time, but whatever. Let's check it out.
Where is it?
That's right.
Ooh. Look
That's
at that.
right. That's right. Oh, we lost Michael. Where are you? There you are. Okay. What did you think, Michael? Huh?
That's sweet.
Huh?
Look at that.
Huh? Look at that.
Right. Now that is, of course, real gameplay footage of you playing those games.
Well, absolutely. This was real
Right.
game played. Actually, I do have Street Fighter upstairs.
You do?
Yeah, I do have that. I do have Mario.
Down here, yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
Pac-Man.
we
I do have it on the phone. So hey, listen, this is all for real.
I've said this before. I hate
Let's
Pac-Man.
go.
All right. So now let's go to the game. Let's go check the game out because the game is guess the color.
Oh.
Yeah, this one. Okay, so for all of you guys that want to play this at home, it's called Color. So KOLOR .moro.es. So I guess it's in
Where the
Spain.
heck did you get this?
I listen. I find stuff, man. This is what I do. I do nothing else here, right? Other than find this kind
So
of
what
thing.
do? You just click
So
down
you gotta
there?
match the color that's on the top with what you think is the color at the bottom,
Okay.
right? So
Oh,
I'm
I
just gonna
guess.
refresh this because I think I've lost like a whole bunch of time now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna refresh this. All right, so,
Okay, so that
easy,
one.
right?
Yeah, okay.
Easy, right? And I'm thinking to
That
myself the
one.
first time I play this, this is easy, right? Not a problem.
What's the
Oh,
catch?
Watch now. Okay, still easy, still okay. I'm gonna. That one.
Okay.
Nope, that one. See what I mean? It started off very easy. What? It's this one, okay. But then I got that, and see, it's this one. There you go. So this is fun for you guys to play at home. Oh shit! I keep.
What?
I keep.
Oh man.
Oh dude! I keep getting them wrong now. Oh man.
They all look the same.
I know. Oh what? Oh, it's that one. This one? Okay. No. All right, and then it gives you a score. I got 418.
The bluish one.
So if you guys got a better score, let me know in the comments. If you guys got a better score.
Oh.
But it's one of those games, right? It starts creeping up on you because the first they throw in the first ones are really easy, and
Yeah.
then choo choo. I don't know. It's just one of those.
And it's so fast too. Like
well, because you got to
on
keep
the
clicking
spot,
because
right?
the point of this is you got to go fast so you get the points,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I don't know if you guys like this one. I mean, let me know in the comments. So every week we have a game. It's always a fun little moment
one was
that
cute.
Anna loves so much. And we decided to bring that to, give it a little intro as well
yeah,
because
this
of her
is the
love
type of game I play.
for the
For
game.
her.
For sure.
Always
Yeah,
for
I knew.
Anna. And
What can I say?
yeah, it's what I do. Now, Michael, I have to ask you a question. Do you still hear the music in the background?
It has gone.
It has gone. What if I
That's
click
been
here?
great.
Do you hear it now?
Very much so.
Really?
I hear no music.
We don't hear a thing.
Oh, this is cool.
What?
It's bewitched.
What? I think it might have to do because he's listening through Zoom. So I think it might have to do something with Zoom. So I need to figure that out. We'll keep going without the music so that we don't blast Michael's ears.
I can sing if you want.
No. There's a difference between blasting him with music
And torture.
you said it, not me. She said it.
I know. I know my talents and my skills.
All right, and
And
now
my
we're gonna go into.
weaknesses.
Oh shush! We're doing the show, man. Like what the
There you
heck?
go.
Now we're
Are you
at that.
turning off the music? Sorry, I thought you said you were turning it off.
I did turn it off.
There we go. No, it's back on. It's
What?
back with rage. It's
What kind
blowing
of
my ears off, man.
what kind of black magic is this? What is going on here?
Oh.
I switched it off now. Are you serious?
It's gone.
It
And I will
was-
say one more thing. I've played the game Color right now, and I got 374.
I'm still winning.
I did terrible. All right.
I'm not even going to attempt.
Okay, this whole sound thing is driving me nuts right now. Like I can't understand why. Because if we can't hear it here, how is it going to him? It has to be through Zoom.
The question is the audio in Zoom picking up your desktop, or is it coming out of the station?
Well, everything is going through the road, right? So, we're gonna have to get technical after this.
Okay.
After
All right.
after the rest of the show, after we talk about the YouTube channel, which is I don't know, somebody that we have here in the show right now. Let's put that nice little intro right there because I made this intro. So
Oh, there you go. Showing off all the intros.
that's right. That's right. That's what I do. That's what I do. I do intros now. I mean, Michael
Hey,
could
that's a good intro.
Michael could do some intros for us too,
Oh
but
my God.
I know he's busy. He doesn't want to do that. But how are the intros going on your end?
The intros on my end, they're going all right, man. They're going all right. I don't know if I got, anything on you. Your intros are pretty solid, man.
You
I
know?
don't know.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
I just keep going, man. I just keep going. Anyways, we're where are we? Here we go. The growing photographer? Who is this growing photographer? Michael, this is your channel, and I want to, we've spoken about your channel before. So, in another episode, for those of you who are just catching this this one,
Yes, we
go
have.
back to the other episodes. We kind of spoke about it, but now we have you here. So I want you to talk a little bit about this channel. And do you have another channel as well?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
It is a music reaction channel, and I will be putting, some of my own music on there eventually.
Uh-huh.
Eventually, got to build up that courage, But,
All right.
that channel, funny enough, has grown significantly faster than this channel, and I've had this one for 4-ish years. The other one I've had for a year, and
Really?
it's kind of irritating just because of how much work gets put into this one. But I got those two.
That's very interesting that you're saying that, because we always have this kind of conversation, and like a lot of times when we look at channels that have a lot of work into them, you can tell that people
They're
have
very
gone.
pleasant to look at.
Yeah, they're very well filmed and just structured, and all of that tend to not do as well as the other ones that are just slapped together.
Yeah.
Excuse me, my coffee. It's me coffee. I have coffee when I have my shows, and I always do this. It's always bad. But anyways, going back to your channel, Michael, this is a channel that you have a lot of stuff going on here. What is the end plan? You have your podcast. You have... tell me what you have here, because you got a lot of... You're such a creative guy.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. For me, on this channel, you'll find a lot of, me at a desk just talking, which sounds very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's when it's that kind of content, it's usually, me documenting my findings. I'm a growing, aspiring photographer, thus the title of the channel. And, these are the things I'm picking up on. These are the things I'm learning. I'm just documenting it along the way. A little bit of that is selfishly for me, and the rest of it is, for, other aspiring, growing photographers. And, there's also a podcast, of course, where I had someone, everyone here might recognize.
Oh, look at
on the
that. Look at
show.
that. Look at that. Oh, my
Yeah.
God. Look at that handsome young man
my
over there.
goodness.
Not the guy with... No, this guy. This guy. There.
Yeah, it's great set.
It was a
I don't
great
know,
set.
that was, yeah, I don't know.
Looks familiar, yes.
I don't know.
It's like a
Deja
high-end
vu.
Toronto studio. I think.
Deja vu. But okay, so let's go step by step here. Your podcast, so the Creative Friends podcast. How long have you been recording for this podcast? How long have you had this one?
Yeah, it's been a couple of years
Mm-hmm.
now. It's been really cool, actually, because the first real taste of podcasting I had was on your show. And it was something, thank you. You pioneered it for me. But it was something I was interested in, and I had a lot of fun, obviously, on your show. And, it is interesting when you start a podcast, it's a little bit different. I thought, hey, I've been shooting videos, for such a long time, and it's going to be so easy for me to just get behind the mic and do it. But you got to host, man. It's a responsibility. And it's been really cool for me to build that skill set. But also, like, my favorite part about it is just, it's not just photographers. Like, there are people across multiple different creative mediums. And so I thoroughly believe that there's a lot that you can learn as a creative from various different crafts, right? Like,
Yeah.
so, one example that I give a lot is, as a photographer, as a visual creative through video and photo, one thing that often inspires me a lot is music, right? It's a different form of creative that allows you to consume messaging in a different way, right? Just like you can look at a photo and it strikes you and you're like, oh my goodness, that I get it. And that is like a perspective changing thing. And we've seen that across, multiple different iconic images that have surfaced and have been in front of the magazines and all that. But I think that there's something that you got to do where you highlight the different creatives and different types of mediums so that you can, I think you can learn faster if you do that. I don't know.
No, absolutely.
So it's been fun. Yeah.
And so are we continuing with this project throughout the years now? Is this something that you see yourself doing for the next little bit, or you have plans of shifting anything to go into a different direction? Because, with a lot of stuff, and I'm speaking from experience myself, it's like we start off with an idea and then, you keep going with that idea because, it's interesting, it's new, it's something that you've been thinking about for a while. But then as you're doing that, like in terms of a podcast, you always start picking up different nuances to that podcast. And sometimes you feel like, you know what, I know that initially my idea was to do this, but as I've gone through the process and the experience of doing podcasts and interviewing people and going through all of that, I think now I want to start doing it a little bit different. Probably still a podcast, but doing it a little bit different. Are you getting to that point, or do you feel like, or you still feel like you're doing what you were set off to do and you want to keep on that path?
Yeah, you know what? You honestly read my mind. Like when it comes to the podcast specifically, and in a lot of ways the channel, but specifically the podcast, I really had interesting ideas to do stuff with it. And unfortunately, the pandemic has made it a little bit difficult. But, one thing I really wanted to do was, let me interview this person, maybe with lav mics on instead of, the podcasting traditional setup.
Yeah.
And let's go and do the thing that they do, and let's exist within their realm, in their comfortable place, and let's do that thing and have a conversation, have it be more, like on site, doing the thing and talking about it. And I was really excited about that. So, and it's still something I can do. I am a little bit, I think fatigued with the same format for sure. And so it's really right now just about kind of getting the rest of them out and then just taking on some newer projects that kind of excite me.
That's cool. No, and the reason why I'm asking all this, because I've gotten to that point myself with the Creative Spin podcast. We've decided to kind of just gently slow it down a little bit because I do want to change it up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like continuing on that same path, things have changed. I think the whole pandemic, like you're saying, it changed a lot. I'm a people person. I like being beside somebody. I like, when you're interviewing someone and you're right beside them, I don't know, there's something about the connection and looking at the person and being able to understand the feeling. And when sometimes you're just talking about something and then you see them flicker a little bit, or the eye moves or the mouth moves, those little things, right, that you pick up when you're right beside that person, that might change that might change your question, right? Or the way that you were taking that conversation, because you just picked it up and like, oh, hold on. He wasn't feeling so safe when I said that. Like, should I dig in or
let it go? Yeah.
Or the guest looked like, they liked whatever I said. Let me dig into that. And doing things through Zoom, it's like I'm constantly carrying like this extra little weight, because now I need to think about the sound. It's like there's a split second on the other end that if I need to say something in between that, whatever they're saying, I need to actually wait now, because if I just try to cut the conversation that would work if you were in person, it doesn't work on Zoom or whatever you're using, because it's crazy. That split second does make a difference.
It does.
Do you feel like this pandemic then sort of, I don't want to say killed creativity, but sort of limited the way we are creative nowadays?
It's interesting. I feel like actually, I think it's just been different for different people. There's one photographer that I read up on recently. He was an event photographer, and obviously that's been rough for him
Yeah.
because he can't go and do that right now. So, during this pandemic, he just dedicated a lot of his time towards making YouTube content, and now he has grown significantly. He is making very close to what he was making yearly on his event photography, salary or not salary, but income. And so I think it's interesting, right? I think a lot of people are just thriving for change right now.
Yeah.
It's been so much of the same. And so I think, maybe some individuals started off the pandemic feeling a certain way, and then they kind of just went through the waves, and then maybe they're on a low now. And for me, I started feeling very creative, and then I kind of dipped, and now I'm thinking I don't want to do
Yeah.
much, and especially after the day of work and whatever, and there's just the projects weren't exciting for me. And in this last couple of weeks, all of a sudden I started going on walks and taking photos, and I'm in love with it. I'm feeling super creative. So it just waves ins and out, right?
Yeah. In a way, there's this fatigue with the screens, right? Because now our life kind of is around being in front of a screen 24/7. It does create. I remember last year when the pandemic started, I was not too bothered by the fact that I was home, and I was like, I have such a hectic life. This is a nice break, but I no longer feel that way, right? Because it's now been a very long year.
I think it's the time frame here. It's been too long, right? It's been a whole year. And I think we've gone through the whole like, oh man, now I got to figure this out. I'm using new technology and I got to, try to work around this. And you're going through that process, which is a new thing, and you're getting everybody else involved with it, and everybody's learning at the same time. But now it's like, okay, we've gone through that phase already, and we've gone through the phase of, okay, we've done this a million times, but I think it's that human contact, that presence that's missing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's been tough.
It has been tough.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to schedule now a couple of podcasts for myself, and unfortunately they're gonna have to be on Zoom, not because I want them to be, because they have to be. There's no other choice. But I'm kind of like pinned against the wall right now, because it's either I stop completely recording the podcast, because if I want to do it face to face, then I have to wait until everything here in Toronto gets a little bit better, and we can we're able to be in the same space at least. Or I just do it on Zoom, and heck, it's not going to be how I feel it's going to be, but it will at least keep going, right? So I've kind of decided with the lather and just go with go with the flow and just see what happens, and let's go with that. But going back to your podcast, so now, is your podcast on audio only, or is it just on video? Out of curiosity.
It's actually on video.
So when are we moving this into audio, my friend?
I know, I got to move it into audio.
You do.
The issue is that it's a very visual podcast. So there, for example, especially when I'm talking to a photographer.
Yep.
There's literally a segment called Behind the Snap where we look at like 3 or 4 of their images and they talk to it. And so like things like that makes it very difficult for me to turn it into an audio only.
Yeah, I get it. Like I listened to a podcast called the AID show. He's a graphic designer. Well, used to be a graphic designer. Now he's like a full-time podcaster, but he interviews a lot of graphic designers. And one of the things that I've noticed that he does a lot, and he does well now because he's done like 1,300 episodes at this point or something like that, is he gets to be very descriptive of what he's showing because of that.
Yeah.
Because he's got the reverse. Like he's only got his audio podcast. He doesn't have a video of the podcast, which even makes it worse, right?
Oh yeah.
Because now he needs to be super descriptive about what he's saying, what he's doing, and there's no reference that you can't really reference back to what he's saying. I think in your case, Michael, and this is just an old guy saying, saying a couple of things there, but I think it'll be easy if you just pull the audio out, but you do let people know right at the get-go in the beginning of each episode that, you know, these episodes are available on YouTube if you want to follow along and or go back and check the artwork that we're talking about, and then they can go back and see. A lot of, I mean, people nowadays, we know this, they have their phone on and they're listening, they're watching, we're doing everything at the same time, so it's not a big ask, but you should put it out, or here's another idea. Probably re-edit the audio. So sometimes on the descriptive side, you might not have that as much on the audio side. You can edit that out, because I believe, like, I've caught quite a few of your podcast episodes, and I think there's a lot of juice there, a lot of good information from you and your guests, and I think there's an audience out there for people that are looking for podcasts that speak about, you know, the creative side of things. And I know it's not only photography that you do, so that's even better. You know, people are looking for diversity. So I don't know, just my 2 cents, man.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. I might just put a note in the beginning, like a voice note, just being, hey guys, thanks for hopping in. You know, by the way, if you want the full experience, go to video.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Something like that. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Thanks, man.
All right, no problem. I also see our friend Jared here. I think I need to have you both into this show eventually, because you have another side, like, little adventure that you guys are doing together, right? Talk a little bit about that, man.
Oh man, pressure's on. He's in here too, so I better describe this properly.
Jared. I don't know what to say. I mean, off camera, Michael was pretty harsh, I have to say. I mean, I don't want to.
Michael. It's okay, Michael. The universe is on our side.
Talk about doing the worst thing ever to a guest, just like kill, bring him down. Nah.
No, it's a lot of fun. We have a weekly show. It's called the Photography Bros or Photography Brothers.
Yeah.
Episode 1 was in person, and then the rest has been, remotely. But really, we're covering one topic and then one news story, all typically in some way at least tied back to photography, but often will stray off and, similar to what I was saying before, pull examples from different art forms, because we both love music, we both love video and photography as well. So it's sometimes it's business, sometimes it's more creative. Sometimes it's just studying other creatives and what they've done and looking at their story and what can we pull from it. So it's been a lot of fun, and we shoot. Am I allowed to curse on this show? I don't know.
Anything we can put a beep on it. No, don't worry about it.
Okay. It's not even a bad one. I was just gonna say, the poop, but starts with an S.
Oh,
I just said that on a live
the shit.
show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
no, you can't say shit. Sorry.
The poop with an S.
No, you can't say shit in this show. I'm sorry, but you cannot say shit in this show.
You started, Michael.
Because if you say shit in this show, I'm gonna have to start beeping everything, and it's gonna be like a crazy shit show. You know what I mean? So let's.
Listen,
all right.
I worked so hard to walk around it, and then you just come out here and you throw it up.
What are you talking about? This is all beeped. Trust me. I've got like a special filter.
And the watch is fully back.
Every time I say shit, it beeps.
Oh,
See?
man.
It just did it right now. That's some heavy shit right there. All right, continue, Michael. You were saying?
We just shoot the crap. Shoot the
There you
shit,
go.
Yeah.
And poop with an S and all that. Not doing a great job of describing it, but it is a lot of fun. We do, like, point being, have a lot of fun with the show.
Well, I've seen you guys have even brought some instruments into it.
Oh yeah. Jared's been real creative.
I'm
That's
liking
awesome.
that. I'm liking that. It's I think you guys are doing a good job there. But yeah, I don't know if Jared is watching this right now, but we need to kind of get our schedules right and get you guys in here and do talk a little bit about that podcast and a little bit more. But now going back to you, what do you have stored in the future, man? Do you have any secret plans you want to let us know?
If they're secret, he's not going to reveal them.
Come on, nobody's listening, nobody's watching us.
The inside scoop.
There you go.
There's nobody listening to us right
Uh-huh.
now. Nobody.
Except the one guy that is my biggest competition or something. I don't know. Like there's maybe somebody in there. I don't know.
I never know.
But no, I'm just joking around. There, honestly, I had a plan. You know, like I mentioned, I knew where I wanted my content to go.
Yeah.
I had videos, you know, largely planned out. But you know, similar to what we were speaking about with the podcast, it's just I don't want to do anything that's not going to inspire me. I don't want to do anything that's not going to get the juices flowing and get me being really creative. And so honestly, I think the plan for the future, at least for the time being, is just to have a lot of fun making the content. And if I'm not going to have fun making the content, I'm probably not going to make it.
No,
That's probably what it's going to be for now.
makes total sense. I totally agree with that view.
Yeah.
All right, Michael, thank you for hanging around with us for about an hour of your time and,
Putting up with you.
reacting to the news, putting up with Anna.
Uh-huh.
This is what I have to put up with. I'm stuck
But
at home in the pandemic with Anna.
I told you I can always leave.
Listen, it's okay, Micah. It's not you. It's her. Okay.
Now, question. You guys are mainland, right? Mainlanders?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? Yes.
Portuguese
Okay, so I had
mainlanders,
to
yes.
represent
The islands.
Islanders over here. I don't know if you can read it.
I didn't
Might be
notice
everywhere.
until now.
Where? I can't see it.
Yeah, it says a switch.
Oh, on the cap. I was looking at the shirt. I'm like, it's cutting off, buddy. I can't see it.
Yeah, I'm tilting the hat down. Man.
Oh,
Looking at my shirt.
listen, I've got way too many screens going on. Some are on delay.
I only noticed now that you said it.
Man.
Yeah,
So
good stuff.
when my family went to the Azores a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
A while ago, we were actually supposed to go for me the first time a couple years back, and then last year, and then everything keeps getting postponed because of obvious reasons. But when they went a while back, my mother was pregnant with me, and she bought this hat.
Wow.
And
Oh, so 10 years
I found it
ago,
recently,
right?
And I thought,
Wow.
I don't
So
know.
so you've never been there?
no, only the
Oh.
mainland.
Really?
Oh, you're gonna love
Oh, that's
it.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited to go. It's
Oh.
so beautiful. Like, these
One more
photos
reason for
and
this thing to be over.
Yeah. Oh,
I think
know.
you'll enjoy it. I mean,
Yeah.
Portugal is. Well, let me, just.
But he's been in the mainland. That's what he said.
I know,
Mainland,
but
yeah.
we haven't been in the islands, and we
Yeah.
do want to go. And actually, I think if it wasn't for this whole pandemic, we would
would've-
have gone
yeah,
last year.
we
But
were planning that too. Yeah.
so any, whenever we're able to go on holidays to Portugal, I think one of the main things that we're going to be doing is catching another little plane to go to the islands and kind of discover that side of Portugal, which I believe is amazing. I mean, from the pictures I've seen from the people we know
it's
that
a
are
small
from there
paradise.
and
Yeah.
all of the good things that they say about it, we definitely need to go. The problem with going on holidays a lot of times with and I'm speaking from an immigrant standpoint, right? You always go back to your little village or to your little town and your little region of Portugal, like in our case, right? And you kind of get stuck to that because you want to go back. You want to go, see your family, visit your family, your friends, and all of that.
Yeah.
And you always end up staying in that little region.
Longer than expected.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it's like, oh man, now I don't have enough time to go to the islands or to whatever. And we've actually been doing that a lot, which is, we've been we kind of have our little spot where we stay, but then we just go
we just go different places.
all
for
over
sure.
the
Yeah,
place.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And for sure, like, the last time we were there, we went to Lisbon and then,
No, we did.
well, actually it was just Lisbon.
Yeah,
and then,
well, with the kids, we did Lisbon and Fatima. Like that was
Oh,
like
that's
a
right,
very
true.
in-depth. Yeah. But yeah, we were planning to the Azores. One of my cousins went to São Miguel, and she fell in love with it.
Yeah.
Right. So
I want to do
yeah.
is what you guys have there is the tiramish. How do you say that in English? The hot water.
Yeah, the furnas, isn't it? Yeah.
And
No.
you cook your food in it.
Yeah,
you put it in there.
yeah.
and
No.
for the
I'm
day,
I'm
you
talking
come
about
back,
the
you get
water,
it.
the hot water thing that like people are just bathing in these pools of hot water because of the volcanic activity that you guys have
I
there?
was thinking of food.
No,
I think they might be the same.
They
thing.
might be.
So they're essentially hot springs.
Yeah.
exactly. The
Yeah.
hot springs. There you go.
Yeah.
Those things. Because I've seen a video of these. I guess it was a tourism video, and they were like focusing on all of these
Yeah.
different spots that you can get into like these hot springs, and it just looked amazing. And honestly,
Yeah.
with my back pain,
My cousin fell in love with that. Like she
Yeah.
wanted to stay there. So there you go, Michael. I have to say something to you though.
what's gonna?
There is there is a person here by the name of Eddie that says
Oh.
my old hat is being recycled by my son.
What? That's my hat. isn't it?
Oh man, we're
I
starting.
Got it from me.
We're starting a family
I
feud.
just thought I would read that comment.
We're starting a family feud here, Michael.
I've been trying to laugh. I was like, they're gonna think I'm crazy.
Just throwing me under a bus here.
I know.
You know,
Goodness.
here you are thinking you were coming to a live stream and being a guest, and you were gonna be treated nicely. You get thrown under a bus by the host. You get thrown under a bus by the people that are on the comments. That's it, man.
Oh man, it is funny
Oh,
though.
man.
That's it.
Oh,
I think you should
man.
But
quit.
it's a lovely hat.
It's a good hat. It's a good hat.
Thank you.
I'll get you
Thank
one
you.
from the Algarve, just so that you can have one from there. Why
I
not?
mean, yeah, don't go out of your way.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
But-
listen. I'll just go there just for the hat. That's it. That's the only reason I'm
Okay.
going there.
And while you're at it, catch the plane, go to the Azores, and
That's
like,
it.
yeah,
We'll catch
there you
all
go.
the. We'll get all
We'll
the
meet
hats.
Michael.
We'll get all the hats from all of the places so that nobody's gonna be upset.
There
All
you
right,
go.
Michael. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for spending some time with us. And
Having me.
if you have any other comments or questions that you might want to throw up before you leave, please. This is yours.
Oh man. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So, me and Jared have covered a couple of stories where animals are starting to take photos. Now, we are concerned that, already this photography, videography scene, it's competitive enough, right? You start adding monkeys into the mix. There are monkeys taking photos. So I want, I'm sure we'll link down below. There'll be a petition. We're trying to get rid of all the monkeys.
Leave the monkeys alone, man. I'm all pro monkey.
Too much competition.
No.
What do you want us to
I'm going to
do?
reverse. I'm going to put another link for the monkeys, man. I'll be in favor of the monkeys. We should give cameras to every single monkey out there.
Oh
You know
my-
what?
This is gonna be like the Civil War.
It will-
but
You
it's
know?
gonna
No.
be-
We're I
I
think
already said
they.
you look like Chris Evans.
I know, right? It's like the hair is going on. But you know what? I think the monkeys will be in nature, and they have this bigger opportunity and better opportunity to take nice pictures. I think it's going to be the way to go.
Oh man.
I think so.
Oh man.
Okay, whatever.
It's going to be Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes version what? Where are we right now?
no-
5,
I don't know.
10?
No
25. I don't know.
no
something like that.
clue.
All right, Michael.
fun.
Once again, thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
being here,
Michael.
man. All right, we're
Thank you.
gonna kick him out of the screen. Bye. No, we didn't kick him out. There you go. Okay, now we're there now. Are we there now? All right.
There you go.
Okay, all right. And then now we're gonna stop the. Where's my mouse, man? I don't know these things, man. Technology, Jesus.
You just have way too many things.
I know. So that was cool. I think we
Really
need to
nice.
just now figure out is the little because I don't know how the music is gonna sound. See, we need to fix these little issues with the music.
I couldn't even hear it. Yeah.
I think. Therefore, I am. I think the problem is the music is going from the board to the computer, and then it's coming back to the. No, that doesn't make sense. This is gonna haunt me for the rest of the
See
night.
you next week.
It's gonna be crazy
God.
because now I have to figure out why was it blasting in his side on his end, and not on my end.
I'm gonna go for a walk with a dog.
Okay, we got a question. Eddie's saying, Anna, where are you guys from in the mainland? So I'm from the Algarve. I'm from all the way in the south.
And I'm all the way up
And she's
north
all
in
the
Minho.
way from the north.
So
So
Arcos Valdevez.
every time we go to Portugal, we have to go
It's
all
the best
the way.
excuse to know, north to south, south to north. And
That's
yeah,
it.
And,
That's it.
And that's why we now want to go to the islands. So
Exactly.
to complete the whole process.
Because after all of these years of going to Portugal, I think we've covered.
Yeah, well, pretty much
whole
everything. Yeah,
mainland.
and Spain.
Now-
And yeah.
Now we need to go. We need to go to the islands, not only the Azores but Madeira.
Yeah,
the
oh, for
island.
sure. Yeah,
I need to go say hi
Yeah.
give a high five to Ronaldo. We're friends, man.
Sure, you are.
We're
You were
friends.
born the same day, actually.
Born the same day, February 5th.
Yeah.
Almost the same year. He's
There
like
you
a
go.
year or two younger than me,
Yeah, of course.
but I'm in better shape. I have a better beard.
Listen, I
doesn't
said
have beard.
nothing. I said
All right.
absolutely
Okay, guys.
nothing.
We're gonna call it a quits because we are getting hungry, and when I say we, me, I don't know. Are
no,
you
I'm
hungry?
kind
You're
of
hungry
hungry
too.
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it out there. We are going to do a live stream tomorrow in the Facebook page, on my personal Facebook page. We will be doing it in Portuguese. So if there are any Portuguese viewers here right now that are interested in watching that show, we will be coming on tomorrow. I still don't know. I'm saying this and looking at her because he's like, really? We are doing this tomorrow. I just don't know what
I'm glad
time.
you're saying and doing this so that people get an idea of what it is like to do shows with you. It's just, by
know?
the way, we're doing this. Oh, really?
Yeah, it happens.
Never a dull moment.
But it will be tomorrow. We're going to do it in Portuguese. We have a show in Portuguese that's called Ora cá estamos, which means here we are in Portuguese. And we talk about a lot of stuff, a lot of different things. We talk about Portugal. We talk about our experiences there, what it is to be immigrants here, with news here. We talk about so much stuff. But we haven't done it in a week.
Yeah.
We've been lazy. We have nothing else to do. We just
Exactly.
sit down, lounge back, have a glass of wine, and do nothing all day. So now I'm saying this, we're going to have to do it tomorrow.
Okay. Glad you told me. I must have missed the
No,
memo.
listen. This is what I'm
I
here for.
must have missed the
I'm
memo,
your
so
friend.
thank you for
I am
for
your
yeah,
friend.
yeah.
You're lucky I didn't just tell you, can you have a seat? And then we start.
It wouldn't be the first time.
It is what it is. All right, guys.
See you next week.
See you next week.